everybody, it's OldSkuleNerd. Welcome in. Hey, it's 2025, and with new year comes new music. And I'm telling you now, some of your favorite bands have new music coming out in the next couple months. Speaking of new music and bands that we expect them to bring new music, Edge of Paradise, okay? They have a new one. It's called Death Note. They're really proud of it. I'm interested to see why they're so proud. I've heard good things about this. Some people have said this is the best stuff they've ever done. And that's a good thing because everything I've seen so far has been pretty damn good. Sit back and relax. I'll have all of the information in the description below. I'll play my little intro like I always do, and then we're going to get right into the reaction. You know, she's laying there on that platform, and it reminds me of two other things. Remember when they had the animated humanoid cyborg thing in that last Amarith video from last year? Yes. And then also Ad Infinitum's board transformation for... Yes, for Melissa. Exactly. See, that's what goes into my brain. So that's the theming is great for me. I'm into it. All right. Here we go. Are you ready? Now, for those who are wondering, I have seen this band live. They were the opener for the Dragon Force Amarith co-headline tour here in the US with Nanowar of Steel, and Edge of Paradise opened the show. And hopefully they'll show a little bit few of the members of this band so I can tell you that when it comes to live, they are very adaptable and they're very good. All right, here we go. 5 minutes and 42 seconds. That's a long song for this band. All right, let's check it out. This one is called Death Note, presented by Napalm Records. Let's do it.
Haunted me like ghosts. A whisper made me hear you call and question the silence. I came here for you. I'll see it with you. I wanna feel your essence, addicted to your senses. I came here for you. I'll stay there with you. We'll make it through the violence. We are the defiance.
Is that like Robert Downey Jr.'s Doctor Doom right there? Is that what that is? Because that's what it looks like to me right off the bat. Yeah, I know it's the unknown Marvel that we're getting into now. So I do like the imagery. Now, Edge of Paradise has done a really good job with their imagery. Marg is really, really good with her vocals and her artistry. Every outfit I've ever seen her in her live production is on point. It's something to see. I do like the groove. I do like the groove here. It's a little bit more funky, a little bit more on the low end. It's not sci-fi. It's not... You have that... It was very interesting to see Edge of Paradise and Amarith on the same bill. Now, granted, between the two performances, you had Nanowar Steel, which is not even close to the same as either one of those. But you have Elise and that futuristic pop, electronic stylings in the metal of Amarith, which is what they're known for. And Edge of Paradise was doing it. But the biggest difference between the two was Amarith was doing it from a European style, which is kind of home field when you're thinking about techno, industrial, futuristic, electronic stylings. Europe kind of owns that for the most part. And Edge of Paradise was doing it in kind of a more of an American vibe. And this has more of a rock groove bass setup. So it does feel a little bit more American style, but it's the same motif and it's done really well. Now we're gonna let this play, but I'm seeing guitars, I'm seeing drummers, people that I've seen live, people that kind of overdid and really came through in a tough situation, which I really appreciate. So let's keep going with this. It's a long song. I keep stopping. So let's stop. You don't have to hold that anymore. Just you can continue to keep doing. Don't drink from the cup. Pretty sure that's poison. I'm just saying. we done? No? Ah, okay. Are we doing an instrumental for us to read and tell the story? That's different. That is different. I don't know if it's good or bad because I haven't listened to it yet. But the song had that classic LA metal rock vibe to it. The chorus did, where it had that scream out power vocal. It is very LA. It's supposed to be. The band's from Los Angeles. I do like the meatiness of it. I do love what Jamie did on the drums in that reprisal chorus. That syncopated tag, dun 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 dun. I do enjoy that. And speaking of Jamie, outstanding work. When he plays drums, even when he plays simple 4 counts, or depending upon the timing signature, even if it's a 3 count run or a 6 count, he's big. He plays big, which I enjoy. So let's enjoy this instrumental. I know if it's just an instrumental with these spoken words, we're going to read along. I'm not going to read out loud, but this is interesting. A little storytelling without the vocals. pretty slick. That's pretty slick to put the credits, not just on the back end, but to really let the song play out for it. All right. Nice tag. Okay. Edge of Paradise. There you go. I do want to say that this is probably their best video. Now, for those who don't know, and I want to make sure everyone knows this, Miss Monet, it says that, of course, Marg did the concept of this. A lot of the visualizations and the artistry, she is an artist. If you go see them live, you can see some of her work. Check out her social media. You can commission some work from her if there's time. She's an outstanding artist. I do want to say that this is a very unique video concept for me. Typical video, similar to what other bands have done this year that I really appreciate, like Amareth, like Ad Infinitum. Two bands you know I'm a huge fan of already. And this one was really well done. It is LA style metal rock in its delivery and score, which has its place with a really great visual tale. The vocals are on point. The lyrics have a deep concept to them, but the chorus is relatable and easily followable, which is a very American thing to do. Don't make it so complicated to where you alienate your audience. It works. Great work using a continuation of the musical score to back up both the storytelling, the concept, what they're showing with this new album, and then to run the credits. We've seen a lot of videos where there's big videos where you gotta kind of give the people that make some of these videos credit, but they'll just run the credits at the end of the video with no sound, and if nobody watches that, they just kind of skip through it. But with the musical score, it makes me want to watch. Outstanding work. Now, when I saw Edge of Paradise, when I got to see them, they were in a really tough position. They were opening up on a 4-band run with, of course, Dragon Force and their massive show, Amareth with their massive stage show, Nanowar Steel with more props than Carrot Top in Vegas, but Italian, and then Edge of Paradise had exactly 27 inches of stage to work with. Wasn't easy for them. And at the same time, they have 2 guitarists, both named Dave. I'm sorry, Dave and David. Come on. They're both named David. And one of the David's mobile unit, either the transmission unit from his mobile unit to the mixing board, to the stage monitor, was not connected. So he had no sound. So the biggest part of their guitars was cut out. So you had rhythm guitar, the bass, and Jamie on drums for the first song and a half of the show. With limited amount of time, they didn't panic. One of the Daves held down guitars as best he could by himself, while the other Dave went to fix the problem. And the way they overcame that and kept the crowd amped while losing literally half of the bulk of their power, Jamie stepped up. The drummer went big on drums. His arms were wailing. Every note he played, it looked like Tommy Lee when he's pissed off, just flailing, and you could watch him. Marg was doing amazing work vocally, trying to visually keep track of the crowd, keep them focused on her and everyone else while he's scrambling with the stage crew trying to fix problems. And to do that as the opener on a high-pressure tour, and it was the homecoming show for Miss Monet. Her family was in the audience. And as someone who's watching, understanding what all of these bands go through to put on these shows, and realizing for this to happen after a long day of a late load-in, because the entire show had a really late load-in, and everyone was having problems with sound check, for them to show up, show out, show off, and just put on an amazing show despite all the adversities. At the end of the show, I had to tell both Daves and Jamie and Miss Monet, you guys just blew me away. It's so easy when you see Amarth go out there and have a flawless show. Their set's flawless. Everything is perfect. The graphics are perfect. The backing tracks are perfect. Everything Elise does is perfect. Olaf, his hair is perfect. His jacket is perfect. We get it. We get it. We get it. And then Dragon Force comes out and it's, you know, it's like playing a video game on easy mode. It's just God mode the whole way through, right? Everything goes perfect, right? And then Neno or Steel, those guys are so crazy and funny and hilarious, they could mess up the whole set. Nobody would know because you're too busy laughing your ass off. But for Edge of Paradise to be the opener, come out with a limited amount of space because everybody's gear is behind them, have family in the crowd, have something tragically bad happen in the mix. I had to tell each one of them after that show, you guys killed it. Most of the crowd had no idea how bad things were until his guitar started working again. Because once both Daves were in the mix, some of you may find that Edge of Paradise is a little too light on the videos, music-wise. Like it seems a little bit too. It's not Lorna Shore, guys. It's not. It's not. Yeah. I get that. It's not. I get that. But live, they're thunderous, and we felt that the second both Dave's guitars kicked in. And you're like, okay, that does sound different now, and you're like. Yeah, and then it's full speed ahead. So, Edge of Paradise, Death Note, really looking forward to seeing what's coming up. This is a great video. I do like how smart this was to incorporate the video, the visual, great song, but then take the time to actually do a proper credit with real music track. I think that was smart. It showed that it didn't phone that in. It was done really well. And Margarita did she co-directed the video. I know the concept was hers as well. Outstanding. And yeah, so there you go. And I think people need to honestly
and put a like.
I think you should. I think it's definitely there. So there you go. Check out Edge of Paradise. I know they have more music coming. All their information is in the description below. Please check them out. And with that, I gotta go. I got things to do, and I can promise you that when I'm done with my reaction, I don't have like music playing in the background while I do my credits. Oh wait, thanks for watching everybody. And if you enjoyed this video, give us a like. It really helps the channel grow. Also, if you want to subscribe, right over there. A big thank you to all my Patreons out there for everything you do. And if you want more content like this, check them out above. Remember, love one another, take care of each other. We're all stuck on this mud ball together. We'll see you later.